guys, this is Becca and this is video 16 of 2018. I'm actually sitting on the floor right now because my highly professional lighting setup is being a little finicky right now. And by highly professional lighting setup, I mean the sun. So please bear with me if there's like a lot of weird lighting going on here, but I'm doing my best. So as I talked about last week, I got a very thorough critique from DrawABox on my insects, and this week I spent some time doing some redos and some new drawings that were implementing the critique that I got, and I was really happy with the improvement that I saw in these drawings. They felt much more structurally sound, and they also, I think, just felt more confident. Last week when I was working on the insects, the farther along I got, the more kind of like tense I was getting because I wanted everything to like look perfect and look cool and not have any mistakes. So this second round I was trying really hard to try to stay relaxed and to try and focus on form instead of just focusing on the details. And I think it really helped a lot. So I was happy with those, and I moved on to the next lesson, which is animals. Insects are obviously animals, but I guess it's like complex animals, non-insect animals or something. Anyway, like all of the DrawABox lessons, there's a lot of videos and graphics and write-ups, so it takes some time to go through those. So I spent, one basically full drawing day just going through the materials thoroughly and making sure I had seen everything and understood some of the pitfalls that were likely to come up. So I started with birds because that's what's suggested and they're a little bit easier to draw than mammals, but unlike insects, birds and mammals are often covered with, obviously you guys know this, but they have feathers and hair and fur, so it's really hard to see the underlying structure. So this time around for this lesson, instead of just picking images from wherever, I spent some time and picked the animals that I wanted to draw, and I made a folder of images of them in all different positions, like for example for the raven, front view, side view, flying, and I also found some images of the underlying skeleton structure and the musculature and anything that I thought would be helpful for me to understand the actual three-dimensional shape of it, and I found that to be very helpful. So I did birds this week and one page of mammals. I find this stuff really fun. Like, I love animals. It's actually hard not to be a perfectionist with these because unlike when you're like drawing a million boxes in perspective, that's never gonna be cool, but sometimes like, oh, like I'm drawing a raven, that could actually be kind of cool. So it's very hard for me to kind of detach and remember, like, this is an exercise. It's okay to make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. Don't be mad when you make mistakes. So that's the big challenge here, but generally it's been really fun, and I can sort of take the lessons that I learned from the insects and apply them to the birds so far. So it has been really fun, and I'm excited to keep going. There's a lot of animal pages, so I will have more animals to show next week. On to the drawing.